The merge conflict tax, what 40 Playwright reviews taught me about CI/CD. I found myself managing far too many merge conflicts simply because our Playwright pull requests were staying open for 3 to 4 days. That was the real pain. We were pushing hard on agility, we wanted features moving faster, releases happening more often, and front-end automation growing fast enough to keep up with product change. But while those pull requests sat in review, the application kept changing underneath us. A selector would change, a modal would move, a shared page object would get updated by another feature. So the job stopped being about writing good automation. It became about surviving drift. One sprint made that pattern impossible to ignore. While my Playwright PR was still waiting for approval, another front-end change landed in the same shared page object. I spent longer untangling the merge than I had spent writing the original test. If that happened once, it was annoying. If it happened repeatedly over the course of a sprint, it became a tax. I was dealing with a workflow that produced merge problems as a normal output. One of the biggest amplifiers was the way we structured the Playwright layer. We leaned heavily on shared page object files. At first, that feels clean, centralized locators, reuse interaction methods. The failure mode starts when that same file becomes the default landing zone for unrelated UI work. A single shared page file stops feeling like clean abstraction and starts behaving like a traffic intersection. Part of what made this difficult is that the overall goal sounded right. Move as much manual testing into Playwright as possible. But the more I worked through the merge pain, the more I started questioning the target itself. Not because Playwright is weak, Playwright is strong. It is excellent for browser-level regression coverage, critical user journeys, and release blocking smoke paths. But not every manual test case deserves to become a Playwright test. The better target is this: automate 100% of the highest value repeatable regression risk, not 100% of the manual test inventory by count. Think about that decision on 4 axes: stability, business impact, repetition frequency, and maintenance cost. If a scenario scores high on the first 3 and low on the 4th, it is a strong Playwright candidate. The frustrating part is that we were trying to do the right thing. We wanted agility, faster releases, and stronger automation, but the review system was moving slower than the product itself. For teams using Azure DevOps, stop treating every branch the same. Keep main strict. But for the sprint integration branch, set minimum reviewers to 1. Keep build validation required. Use autocomplete so green PRs do not linger. I were redesigning this deliberately. Reduce review latency, keep stronger governance on main, break the page monolith apart, classify the manual test inventory, automate by risk, not by count, and make CI fast enough to support it all. The biggest thing I had to relearn: merge conflicts are often not the real problem. They are the most visible symptom of a larger system's mismatch. Git was not creating the pain, Git was revealing it. Once engineers spend more time resolving merge conflicts than writing useful Playwright coverage, the real bottleneck is no longer the framework, it is the system around it. Fix that system and merge conflicts go back to being rare, resolvable, and forgettable.